Hey, what's up you guys? Marty Schwartz here, GuitarJams.com. How you doing? Hope you're well. Let's see, I'm going to teach a really cool set of chords, and it's actually kind of a common set of chords. You've probably heard it in a lot of different songs actually, which makes it interesting. So anyway, I'm going to zoom in and show it to you. Got the capo on the 4th fret, so you're going to need that. Also, I always have a bunch of extra stuff about learning guitar, and you can click the link below this info box here and check it out. I really appreciate it. But let's learn this set of chords. All right, let's learn this little set of chords. We've got the capo on the 4th fret, and I'm just going to show you the chords first, and then we'll work on the rhythm, and I'll try and break it down nice for you. So 4th fret here. And then we're going to play a G major chord, but because of the movement that's going to happen, there's a certain way we want to play it, and it's like this. It makes the most sense for me, I think. Okay, and so that's middle finger on the 3rd fret up from the capo, and it just kind of invariably mutes the A string, which we want. Okay. And then we're going to put our ring finger here. And the reason we're not playing it this way and just muting it is because we're going to need our index finger to move back here. So check it out. Here's the first chord, which is called G. Okay, then what we want to do is we're going to take our ring finger off and we're going to get our index finger the 2nd fret up from the capo while still keeping that. And it's called a G major 7 chord. So you've got G major, G major 7. You can see this one and this one are on, they're a half step apart. I'm not trying to offend anyone with this shape, okay? So we got this, and we move this down a half step. So that's G major 7. The next chord we're going to do is called C major 7. We're going to take our middle finger and move it over to the A string. Index finger goes to the 2nd fret here on the D string. And you strum all the strings and avoid the top, this low E if you can. Isn't that pretty? When I was an elementary school music teacher, I would do ear training with the students and I'd play that major 7 chord and we called it the fairy princess chord. It was little kids, but. Alright, the last chord's the hardest one. It's a bar chord, but I want you to keep in mind that you bar it on the same finger as you're playing this chord. So that way, you know, just a visual reference. You're there with this C major 7, then we're going to bar that same fret, and we want to plug in what looks like an A minor chord. So it's 1, 2, 3 frets up, you bar it, and if we were considering this 0, you know, like without a capo, this would be called a C minor chord. So you'd say G major 7, C major 7, C minor, G major 7, C major 7, C minor. Okay, let's work on a little rhythm now. so to get that percussive sound, and I'm just doing that, you know, because I'm playing without that hip-hop drums and anything, you know, like that. So you can get that sound with your right hand without even doing any kind of muting with your left hand. Although I kind of use both hands to control how much muting I'm doing. But basically, you know, I'm holding my pick and I am hitting the strings. I'm hitting the strings with my palm first, right before I hit the strings. So it's like... So I'm feeling it the most on the, you can actually see it's a little more red. It's right on kind of this pad of my thumb, right there. But I've heard that, you know, I got out of tune, but, you know, I've heard. And that kind of last minor chord is a very Beatles made that kind of popular. Okay? So work on those chord shapes, then add the rhythm, take it nice and slow, and speed it up accordingly. Alright, I hope you had fun with that. It's a nice, real pretty sound that you can get. Remember, I always have a bunch of cool extra stuff, the link below this box. And hopefully I'll see you in another lesson real soon. Take care.